Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz and I am coming to you today with another unboxing. Today I am doing the Witch's Familiars Oracle cards by Barbara Meiklejohn-Free and Flavia Kate Peters, designed by Kate Osborne. Okay, I'm going to read the back and then I'll open them up for you. Are you ready to engage with the encompassing guidance of the traditional witches' familiars? Each card reveals their mystical teachings and practical potential to bring about a more powerful sense of positivity and change in your life and in the lives of those around you. This deck puts at your fingertips 48 different familiars that span both the animal and ethereal kingdoms, each one helping you to manage your emotions and actions and rediscover your inner wisdom. This oracle contains 48 cards full of potency and power of each familiar. Key focus words, a detailed guidebook on how to use the information, sample spreads, easy to remember and repeat invocations, a detailed reading, practical tips with each familiar. Practical tips about each familiar. Once again, I add different words. I don't know, my brain just sometimes gets ahead of me. So, my friend has this deck, and I thought it was really neat. So, of course, I saw it at a good price. I grabbed it. Oh my goodness, I can't get it. Okay, here we go. Now, light is starting to go down. I'm pretty sure the lighting is still decent. Without me bringing out my other light, because my phone is plugged in right now, which is exactly what I'm using. And I only have that one charger in here, and I didn't feel like having to go digging for another one. So, look at the cat. He's so cute. I love black cats. It's a nice deck. I actually have two others of their decks. I have the Dark Goddess deck, and I think it's called Witch's Wisdom deck. And I will do an unboxing of that one, or a review, because I've had them for a while. At some point. At some point, I will do a lot of my old decks, only because I have so many of them. They're not old, but decks that I've used, because I'm going to run out of buying new ones. Well, I'm not going to run out. I'm going to have to stop for a while, because, you know, you can only get so much without your bank account starting to hurt. All right, so this is the book. This deck is a little bit bigger. The box is a little bit bigger than some of the Hay House decks, those kind of decks, but not by much. It is a little bit bigger, and the cards are a little bit bigger. And then it has, like if you have boar, and then it's got the invocation that we're talking about. Brutish hogs and wild swine, aggression, anger, intertwine. Unleash the ruthless force of fury. Deal with it or face the jury. I call upon boar to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. So, if you want to work with these things, these cards, these creators, they're very knowledgeable in this work with the I believe they are witches, and they have their decks are really nice. The books themselves, like I said, they have the invocation, and they have the message. They're well done. I like the style of their writing. I will read a couple of them when we're done, and then you guys can get the vibe for their writing style. Okay, so look at these. Look at the back. I love it. I love it. Okay, I love it. Okay, I'll put the book out of the way there. Put it right over there. Oh my goodness, I'm in my own way today. All right, look at that. Isn't that cool? I like it. And, okay, so we're going to start with ant. Okay, I like that these have a descriptive word. So you don't really need to use the book. You can if you want, but you don't have to. I love also, which is one of my absolute favorite things, they're gilded. They're gilded, and these are silver. I know I might look a little bit gold because the light I have has some gold in it. It's a warm white light, but they're actually silver. You can see it right there. So, which I absolutely adore. One of my favorite things. So anyway, okay, ant. Ant, which is cooperation. Badger, persecution. Bee, community. Are these stuck? Let's see. Actually, yeah, they're stuck. One thing about the cards, when they have the gilding on them, they tend to be stuck. So let's see. What's the last one? Okay. This one is badger, and this one is, oh, look at bat. Direction. I love bats. Bats are cool. Unless you have one in your house. I have, my daughter has had a couple of bats in her house, and that's not fun. Bee, community. Oh, it's stuck. Blackbird, omens. I don't know if that actually refers to ravens and crows as well. Black cat, independence. Black hound, foreboding. Boar, ferocity. I had just read that little invocation there. So yeah, I definitely had that feel to it. Oh, a brownie, which would be a fairy, type of fairy, protection. It's supposed to be very helpful. I wouldn't mind having a brownie in my home. I would bake them cookies and brownies, actually. I make excellent brownies. Okay, butterfly, fragility. Crab, retreat. Stuck. No. Oh, nope, there's the crow. So I guess the blackbird and the crow are not the same. Crow, sovereignty. Dragon, emergence. Dwarf, resourceful. I love him. Elf, mischief. It definitely looks like a mischievous child there. Oh, it's stuck. Let's see. Okay. Fairy, glamour. Definitely looks glamorous to me. I know what they mean by glamour, though. When you put up a front, it's not the real thing. Ferret, observant. Look at cute face. Fly, disease or dis-ease. Fox, cunning. Frog, creativity. Gnome, custodianship. The cute house in the shoe, adorable. Goat, potency. He definitely looks potent. He looks annoyed. I love goats. Goblin, malice. Yeah, I wouldn't want a goblin. I'm good with that. Hare, transformation. Hedgehog, disguise. Horse, transcendence. Lizard, survival. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. Magpie, addiction. Oh, really? Looks like they go around stealing stuff. Cute things. Mole, superstition. Moth, caution. See, I always thought moths could be a symbol of the spirits and spirit world. But I could be wrong. Mouse, advantage. Newt, urgency. Nymph, promiscuity. Otter, dexterity. Oh, I love otters. They're too cute. Too cute. Owl, wisdom. Rat, adaptability. Oh look, Raven and Crow they are not the same either in this, even though they are part of the same class of family of birds. I like that they're separated actually. Raven, determination. Red squirrel, conscientious. Seal, vulnerability. Look at a cute little face. Aw. Snake, rebirth. Spider, deception. Stag, premonition. Star beetle, tenacity. Swan, fidelity. Swans mate for life. That makes sense to make them fidelity. Toad, fortune. Wasp, revenge. Yeah, I can see that being a wasp. Wolf, communication. Also wolf is also about intuition. And wren, awareness. All right, so let's grab a couple of these and read, or at least one from the book, so you can get an idea of their style of writing. Let's go with, there was one I saw that I was like, let's go with Goblin. Why not? Goblin. All right, so these are in alphabetical order. Maybe alphabetical order. Goblin. Okay, there we go. So this is actually pretty cool. All right, I'm going to hold it to you, hold it up to you, and I will read from the book. Vengeful harm to rebuke, words of spite, gobbledygook, malicious actions, darker force, evil intent without remorse. I call upon Goblin to assist me and harness his power, so mote it be. All right, so you can see that if you want to read it yourself. And then there's this page. There's this part and this part. And now I will read that and hold that up for you. Hold on, the book's not opening up right for me. Okay. So, Familiar's message. A strong essence of malevolence summons me to roam the earth, and so I rise from out of the deepest mines to cross the mountains and beyond just for pure devilment. Stealing precious belongings such as gold and jewelry, causing bad blood between others, is just a bit of jiggery pokery. As two is banging pots and pans, moving furniture, snatching away your bedclothes in the dead of night. Well, that's not very nice. However, when it comes to vicious intent, I am a vengeful force to be reckoned with. Aligned with a vindictive maliciousness, revenge seeks you out at this time. For spiteful arguments, hostility, and bitterness have birthed ill will, and a feeling of hatred has become an open invitation for evil ambition. Whether you are consumed with malice or are the target of hate crimes, conflicting thoughts, and a volatile temperament is gobbling you up. My grotesque appearance reminds you to carefully consider your options. So familiars, that's the familiar's message, letting you know what's going on if you're feeling that way. The familiar's foresight. Don't let bitterness cause resentment. A grudge has been taken too far. Don't say something you'll regret. Protection is required against harmful thoughts. Forgive and forget. Put your boundaries in place. Don't reveal your weakness. Keep thoughts and words kind, positive, and generous. Goblin witchy tips. Malevolent goblins possess demonic abilities and use their magic for harm. Remember that they are weaker on their own and tend to attack in numbers. Strength is bestowed upon anyone possessed under their power. Goblin magic is nonverbal when focusing powers on pranks. Okay, so I'll be honest, I don't know if I would invoke a goblin after reading that. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't. I really, really wouldn't. but it's good to know what they're about, honestly. And let's see if we can do another one. We'll do badger. I like badgers. They're pretty cool. There's badger right there, and badger is the second one. And badger, okay. So badger is persecution and abuse, torment, run and hide, emotional wounds to lick inside. Confidence, strength, and self-belief, reclaim power, welcomes relief. I call upon badger to assist me and harness his power, so mote it be. All right, so hold it up. Isn't he cute? He's actually very cute. So the familiar's message, which I'll show you that. That's the familiar's message, and then the foresight and the witchy tips. All right. How much longer are you going to hide from the world? Don't you think it's about time you came out of hiding and showed everyone who you really are? Yes, I know you have been persecuted, shamed, and made to feel guilty for something you have not done, but the drama has to stop now. Stop wallowing in your burrow and come out to fight for your corner. You no longer need to be overly aggressive to defend yourself because you are no longer the victim. When you dig deep below the surface into the current situation, you will see why others have behaved like this towards you. See their traits and fears and act according to the power of the badger. Put your boundaries firmly in place and reclaim what is rightfully yours. Become more self-reliant. Take back your personal responsibility for your own life. Stand up for yourself and don't let others take advantage of you any longer. Enough is enough. Now, one thing about these writers, they're not about, love and light. They're actually about truth and telling you how it is. So don't expect to be all, everything's going to be great, that kind of thing. No, sometimes you have to look very deeply into yourself with these cards. I love their Dark Goddess Oracle. It goes very deep and it really does deal with the shadow aspects of who we are. And I have found that one helpful in times when I really needed wisdom and sometimes a good kick in the pants. Anyway, I'll finish reading this. So familiar's foresight on the badger. Be grounded in your beliefs and don't allow others to uproot you. Speak your truth even if you are the only one doing so. Be bold and ferocious. Never surrender. Shoulder your responsibilities and don't rely on others. The truth is about to be revealed. Badger witchy tips. Badgers are bold and ferocious, teaching us to never surrender. They show us how to change our life story for a new one. In the past, the fat of the badger was used for treating rheumatism. Make an amulet with their hair to ward off black magic and wear badger's tooth to bring good luck. A badger's cry of death or impending disaster is deemed bad luck for those who hear it. I don't think there's any badgers around here where I live. So I don't have to worry about that. Honestly, he's so cute. I don't see him as a, mean or nasty creature. I know they're known for being kind of crazy, but I think that face is just too cute, honestly. So that's it. That's the style of the book. There are some there's some spreads there, a couple of spreads, and the introduction. Simple sample spreads, how to use. It's very simple, very, very simple book, and it's the messages of the cards, which is really what you need in this. And because of the words that are on the cards, you really don't need to use the book if you don't want to. With this one, I don't know if I'd use the book, to be honest. I really don't. But anyway, all right, so that's it. As far as the cards themselves, actually, there are 44 cards, I believe. This cardstock is thin. I seem to have that problem with a lot of cards lately. The cardstock just seems to be thin. These bend very, very easily, but they also will shuffle well. But you have to be careful, especially with the gilding on the side. You stop banging these cards, this is gone. It's destroyed. But if you just go back, up over like I do, they'll be fine. But they are on the thin side. I do love them. I think the messages are great and awesome. I love this particular these creators' style of work is really nice, and I think that I'll have a lot of fun using these cards actually, because they're going to be good to deal with some issues. So thank you once again for spending a little time with me looking through this deck, listening to me. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic day and take good care of yourselves. Blessings.